Hello from the Music Interview Corner. Today with OLLY MURS. Hey, Ollie.
Hey, how are you?
I'm great, and you?
And hello to everyone watching.
First thing, how does it feel for you to play here tonight in Germany, in Gelsenkirchen, in the Veltins-Arena together with Robbie Williams?
Oh, it's going to be amazing. Was it Gerson? Was it
Gelsenkirchen.
Gelsenkirchen.
Very good.
So yeah, I'm looking forward to being here. You know, obviously a great arena, great stadium in Schalke, the Veltins-Arena. So it's going to be a great gig tonight. Looking forward to it. It's going to be brilliant.
You get noticed by a really big audience for the first time due to your participation in the show XFactor.
Yes.
And I've heard you went to the audition 3 times before they took you in.
Yeah, 3 times it took me to get through. XFactor was an amazing time for me. It was a great TV show, and it really gave me the opportunity to come out with my own music. And luckily finished second. Had a great fan base, and Robbie performed with me on the show as well.
Yeah.
So we placed everything together. And I've been very, very lucky. My albums, I've had 3 albums out. This the one I'm promoting here is my 3rd album, which is called Right Place, Right Time. But yeah, the first 2 albums were good as well. So I've had a really good career so far. It's been great.
Yeah, and your 3rd studio album, Right Place, Right Time. What is your favorite track? Do you have a favorite track on it?
Oh, I think Dear Darling is my favourite track. I mean, it's my new one. I always get excited by new songs because, you do a video for it. And it's obviously, it's a bit of a buzz behind it. And obviously Dear Darling has done so well in Australia. It's done really, really well in a couple of countries in Europe. It's doing well in the UK. So hopefully it does well here in Germany.
Since you participated at XFactor and during the last years, your life changed really a lot, I think. What was the best moment during this time?
I think getting my first number 1. I think my first record coming out in the UK, which is called Please Don't Let Me Go, went straight to number 1. So that was a big thing for me. But there's been loads. There's that. There was, the travelling around the world, coming to Germany, getting a number 1 here with Heart Skips a Beat.
I know.
There's been loads. It really is been, pretty crazy and pretty amazing adventure for me. So, thank you for Germany for buying my records, and thank you to everyone that's supported me so far. It's been great.
And what was your inspiration for the single Heart Skips a Beat?
Well, it was a song that was given to me by someone and said, we want you to do the song. And I was like, yeah, okay, cool. So I listened to it, loved it. Had like a really cool 90s beat to it. And I just love the vibe of the song. It's all very kind of happy and chilled. And, it's got a really good, very catchy chorus that people like singing to. And it's about a girl that's sort of like, when she comes close to me, it makes my heart skip a beat.
And you know this feeling, how it feels for real?
Yeah, of course. I think we all know that when we're close to someone that we like, that sort of buzz. It's great.
It's more that my brain switches something then.
Yeah, like my heart just skips a beat, you know what I mean? Like, oh my God, she's amazing.
A lot of people said about you and wrote about you that the first thing they noticed about you, besides your music and your voice, is your very special style.
Oh, thank you. Yeah. Well, people say I've got quite a cool dress sense, which is nice. I mean, I kind of just wear what I want. I mean, I kind of just put my clothes, wake up in the morning and just put whatever I want on.
Really?
And yeah, it's nice that people think I've got a cool dress sense.
That's the way it developed.
I just wear. I mean, I'm very fortunate when you're in the industry. You get opportunities to buy clothes and good clothes, and clothes that are not necessarily not out before people can get them and stuff. So it's nice. It's good.
And it's true that you never had a stylist?
No, I mean I've got a stylist now.
Yeah.
But I style myself pretty much every day. I mean the stylist just helps me, for TV shows and stuff like that.
Yeah, of course. I know some British guys, and that makes me think that all British guys are natural-born comedians. What do you think about that?
I don't think so, no. I mean, I've got a good sense of humour. I like, making jokes and stuff like that. But what is it? Have you met English guys that are funny?
Yeah. Okay, I only know British stand-up comedians, but they are all named Steve, and they are all very funny.
Oh well, I can be funny at times. I mean, I'm not the funniest guy, but sometimes I can be funny.
I've read about you somewhere that you're still living with your parents. Is that true?
Well, I did many moons ago. It was about a year or 2 ago, but now I've moved out. Now I've got my own place. So yay, I'm pleased.
You worked in a call center directly after school.
Yes. So I finished school, went to college, but during college I worked in a call center, which was like, selling kitchens. Oh. So I did that for about 3 months. Then I went into like different jobs, recruitment, and then I got a job in another call center, and then I decided to do the XFactor. And here I am now.
Cool. Yeah, it was a good decision.
It was a good decision, I think. Please.
And did you learn anything during your time in the call center that was helping you in the music business?
I think what I learned was actually when I did call centre is you repeat yourself a lot.
Yeah.
So like I would repeat the same thing. So obviously now doing interviews, obviously a lot of questions are very similar to what you know other people's questions, and you end up talking about yourself quite a lot. So I think that's one thing that's trained me for this maybe. That's, you know, hence why I don't mind doing interviews. It's good fun.
Very cool. And when you did XFactor, when they said 2 times no to you, how did it feel for you? And how did it feel when they let you in the show after the second audition?
Well, for me,
third, sorry.
Yeah, no, I mean, the first 2 times was obviously really gutted that I obviously got turned down. I obviously got a no, but I didn't ever see the judges. So, but the one time that I did go for it and I got to see the judges, I finished runner-up on the show. So, you know, I was very, very lucky, and I just had this belief in me that I could go on and be successful, and I'm really glad I took the chance.
And so you really needed to do it?
Yeah, well, I just wanted to change my life. I wanted to change what I was doing. I didn't want to work in the call centre anymore. And that's why I always think that the X Factor is such a great show. And I think that anyone watching that would be thinking about maybe doing the X Factor or doing a reality TV show, you know, it can be really beneficial and it can really help and change your life.
Of course, and I think XFactor is one of those formats where they're really looking for talents, and not like this jungle stuff where it's like Big Brother or something. I think that's about talent.
It's about talent and music and singing. You know, obviously the other shows are kind of a bit more of a laughter and people are laughing at you for doing something. Whereas on TV, it's more about your singing, which is what I love doing.
You achieved so many things now, like #1 hits and very good entrings into the charts. But what is your biggest dream for the future that you haven't achieved yet?
I think my biggest dream would be a #1 album in Germany. That would be a good one. #1, I mean, more #1s, more success. I mean, being more of an international star. I mean, having success across the world. It'd be great to do a world tour. I'd love to do that. You know, but I'm just really pleased with all the success and all the, you know, the people buying my records. It's been great, and obviously, you know, keep continuing for hopefully for people in Germany to keep buying my music.
Yeah, you don't know what to do.
You know, yeah.
Out there. Immediately. So, then Ollie, thank you so much for this interview.
Thank you very much. Pleasure to be here. Thank you, and Dankeschön.
Ja, bitteschön. Es hat Spaß gemacht. It was fun.
Thank you very much.